Good morning. It is day 41. We're just getting ready to go. It is about 20 to 8. We are hoping to go about 16 miles today. I think Pheonix and I are a little traumatized from yesterday, so as soon as we can hit the highway, her and I at least are going to do that. We have a mandatory 4-mile highway walk because of the frog closure. There's an endangered species closure. So we'll be hiking the highway anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I was last night. I was pretty shook up, and maybe I'll talk about it in more coherent detail today. But yeah, yesterday was very trying and taxing and emotionally distressing and mentally distressing, physically challenging, amazing, and absolutely terrifying all at the same time. So I was very distraught at the end. So I might go into further detail of my experience yesterday, but yeah, today I'm feeling better. I think probably because I know I can go to the highway, and we're descending down to the highway, so we should be out of the snow soon, I hope. Yeah, my experience yesterday has made me rethink my whole Sierra plan. It's not something I want to do day after day, so we'll see. But anyway, we're going to get going here right quick, and hopefully I'll be able to video more today. Hopefully I won't be in survivor mode the whole entire time and not feel like taking it out. So anyway, we'll see.
From here I can see is there a track?
Yeah, I can. So we're currently on a road. PCT is down there. Milkman and Hummingbird want to get to it. Pheonix and I want to stay where it's safe, which aka the road. So we'll see. There's going to be a lot of road walking today, I think. I'd rather do that and be safe than risk my life anymore than I have to. See? So Magpie, Pheonix, and I have decided to stay on the road. Hummingbird and Milkman made their way down to the PCT, but from our vantage point, they've got some pretty steep traverses to go through, so I'm happy that we stayed on the road. I feel like I risked my life enough yesterday. I really don't feel like doing it today if I don't have to. We still have snow to deal with, but it's on a safer platform. Like, we've got a whole road to walk on when there is no snow, so. Well, look how pretty it is out there. I gotta say though, I'm really looking forward to descending down out of this stuff.
It's a strange thing with nature. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes it's just so awful.
Yep. Nature has a way of making you respect it.
Oh, yeah.
hard to see through the trees, but we were up there and descended down there yesterday. We hate these mountains. Magpie, what did you say you're going to do when you become president?
I will flatten it out.
Yes!
The mountain will be gone. And
Yes.
all of the ridges and...
You have my vote.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, we've decided to rejoin the PCT. We're going to give it another go. Hopefully it's safe and clear. Alright, we put our micro spikes back on. We're going to try and cross this thing, and then we can see that there's another bit of a snowfield just ahead, so but then hopefully that'll be it. Hopefully we get across this okay.
Yes.
Alright, we made it through that. Sure hoping there's no more. It's very rattling on the nerves. And Magpie did such a good job stomping in the footholds for us. So, it's actually getting quite dangerous out here with the snow melting. It's more slush than anything, so all it's got to do is let go and you're going to be down. So, yeah, it's kind of scary. Definitely appreciate dry trail. We got poodle dog bush. Don't touch this stuff. It's worse than poison oak.
And don't smoke it.
And don't smoke it, even though it smells like weed, because it'll probably burn your lungs. Yeah, it must be when it's green. Whole hillside of poodle dog bush. So poodle dog bush is a plant in California that pops up after a fire. So there's been a fire through here, and that's what tends to pop up first. And it's very, very noxious. So if you touch it, apparently it's worse. The reaction is worse than poison oak. So yeah, I definitely want to be diligent and not touch that stuff. But yeah, it's everywhere out here right now. Like that's a whole field of poodle dog bush. Crazy. Oh, we got a hiker on the road. Is that Sparky?
I don't know Sparky.
Trash! Maybe it's not.
Where are the zombies?
Right? There's one coming. Ah, run! We gotta run!
Oh, here on the highway.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
yes, right? Yay for highway! All right, we'll be spending the rest of the day on this highway. It's a lot safer than the trail right now, so that's what we're gonna do. Fun.
I was always told to prairie of anvil-shaped clouds.
Oh yeah, coming out over
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Wow.
Yay! We're gonna be walking through a tunnel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of snow.
Fallen rock as well. That's it. I'll get it all in.
What does the mountain kid do?
Oh, that's too cold on the top.
Mountain tail.
Yeah. No sun in here.
Yeah. We're like literally under a mountain right now.
Better than on the top.
Yeah. I never thought I would ever say that, but Baden Powell ruined it for life.
This is Baden Powell's butthole.
So this is where the trail closure for the endangered mountain yellow-legged frog is. So the trail's closed. Seems to me like it's a really weird place for frogs to live. I think it's just too easy of a trail and they don't want us to take it. So this is where we would be doing a mandatory 4-mile highway walk anyway if we had taken the trail instead of the highway earlier. We're gonna wait for Hummingbird and Milkman to catch up. And we're gonna take a rest at this break area. You know, we can still take the road.
Push back into the canyon.
Oh.
Why did you go? It was totally
Yes. Bye bye, highway. It wasn't that bad, actually.
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. And it saved us from a bunch of scary shit, so yeah. Hello. We have made it to camp. We picked a site that was pretty early on in the day, just to give ourselves a bit of a break from hiking today so we can relax and rejuvenate. So definitely feeling better than yesterday. Yeah. It's a nice little spot. We've got a nice water source. It's sunny out. And it's just nice. I'm here with Magpie and Pheonix. And we're hoping that Milkman and Hummingbird will join us. But they got back on the PCT where they could, whereas we kept taking the highway. to just before this camp. Both Pheonix and I had decided we did not want any adventure today. After yesterday, our adventurous souls were done. So I wanted to get to camp early and have an easy day, so we took the highway. I just couldn't handle any more unknowns or anything scary or any kind of adventure at all today. So, but I think that I will be back on track for tomorrow. We're also out of the big mountains now, so shouldn't have any worry about snow or anything like that. So, feeling much, much better. Check out my wound. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It only hurts to touch. As far as ice axe wounds go, I think that's pretty minor. It didn't go in very far. Thank goodness. I don't believe it penetrated muscle because I don't have a hard time walking, and it didn't throb, it didn't do anything. It just bled a little bit. So I think it's just a skin issue. Thank goodness. But Pheonix said she saw it go into my leg, and she said that was pretty nasty, seeing the pick in my flesh. So anyway, I'm doing all right. Feeling good. So, what happened yesterday? We summited Baden Powell, which was amazing. Hummingbird, Milkman and I got up early. We were on trail by 5:30, and we actually summited before 10, which was pretty darn good. The issue was that there was so much snow that you couldn't take the trail up, so instead of switchbacking up to the top, it was just a straight up climb, and climbing into and up the snow. Climbing's not my issue though, so once I got over the initial like, oh my god, I did really good. I think I quite enjoyed it. It was exhausting. Climbing straight up was very, very exhausting. But I did it. But nobody talks about what happens after Baden Powell. So summiting wasn't the problem. We decided we were going to take the PCT all the way back down. There are a few side trails that you can take to get off and get back to the highway. But we didn't hear anything really negative about going completely the whole way, so that's what we decided to do. And at the summit, Magpie and Pheonix joined us. They had the same plan, and that's where it got hairy. Where the tracks went was along a ridge in the snow, but it was just, the snow was a big cornice, so it was completely, and it's May now, and it's, pushing 30 degrees, so that snow is incredibly unsafe and unstable, so we were not about to be walking on a cornice on a ridge. So we ended up basically climbing around the snow. We did a little bit of rock climbing. There was a bit of a trail to follow, but for the most part we were like route finding almost all day. Like we were skirting to the left of the snow along these ridges. And we summited probably about 4 or 5 different peaks doing this. And it wasn't too bad. It was just long and taxing, and it was scary. And then at the end of the day, the last 2 miles took us almost 4 hours to do, which was awful. The last 2 miles were the most treacherous and most scary, and the snow was incredibly soft and unstable. And I think for me, the biggest thing about yesterday was that I experienced every single thing that I fear. So any hiking fear that I have, we did yesterday. So I think that was my biggest thing, is just it was an entire day of fear. So yeah. But I don't like rock scrambles, and we rock scrambled. I don't like dirt, grime, down steep down hills, and we did that. I don't like snow traverses, and we did that. What else did we do yesterday that was scary?
Everything.
Oh, side hilling. We did a lot of side hilling. We did a lot of route finding, off-trail hiking. We basically did absolutely everything that I hate or I find scary yesterday. So, yeah, it was a very trying day. Which is why I had a meltdown in my tent that you saw. But yeah, feeling better today. I think in another day or two I'll probably be able to laugh about the whole thing and be like, it wasn't that bad. But right now it was still pretty shitty. But yeah, feeling better. So I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow we're gonna hit mile 400, which ironically is only half a mile up the trail. We stopped at 399.5 today. Everybody keeps passing because they're like, oh, I want to hit 400 today. But we'll hit that in the morning. And yeah. And then tomorrow I think we're going to we have to try and do, I think, 15 to 20 miles. We are planning arriving in Acton on Friday, and we all need to go to the post office before 5. So the more miles we do in the next 2 days, the better. So big day tomorrow. So I'm going to take this opportunity just to relax and chill and decompress. And I'll be ready to go and be back to my normal self tomorrow. So I think that's it for tonight. So yeah, hope you're all doing well. Good night.